And I'm gonna get a lot of too, but honestly, there could be the way where you put Crawford over.
You know, he coming behind his jab, he throwing straight punches, he going to the body, going in up and down. He just got to tighten up a little bit on his defense, but other than that, man, he good.
In a sport built on endless debates, the race of the pound-for-pound throne never truly ends. Fans argue, analysts compare resumes, and opinions fly daily. But recently, one of boxing's most dangerous names decided to settle things his own way. David the Mexican Monster Benavidez has finally spoken out about Terence "Bud" Crawford, and surprisingly, it wasn't an issue of challenge. When Crawford dismantled Canelo Alvarez, it wasn't just another win. It was a shockwave. He shattered the aura surrounding the undisputed king at 168 pounds. The man once viewed as unbeatable was methodically broken down by a smaller fighter, climbing 2 weight divisions of performance that shook the entire boxing world.
Is he on the Mount Rushmore of
Hell
boxers?
Yeah. Yes. Fuck yeah.
Yeah?
3-time undisputed. Mm-hmm. He just beat Canelo.
Yeah.
The face of boxing. So now you can say Bud is the face of boxing.
Greatest of all time, or?
Greatest of all time.
Yeah.
I don't feel like it can never be one great, but he definitely one of the greatest of all time, for sure.
As an undefeated multiple-time world champion, Benavidez understands what it takes to rule at the sport's highest level. But his words about Terence Crawford went far beyond casual praise. They sounded more like a crowning moment. In a world driven by ego, rivalry, and constant call-outs, Benavidez, a fighter who truly believes he's the best alive, did something rare. Instead of boasting or dismissing, he gave Crawford his flowers in full. He didn't just congratulate him, he elevated him, declaring Crawford worthy of boxing's Mount Rushmore. To Benavidez, Crawford isn't just another great fighter. He's one of the few who've etched their names into boxing history, achieving what many chase but almost none ever reach.
Terence Crawford, because, he beat, he did something that I didn't think he was going to do. He went and he beat Canelo. That's 3 weight classes going up. And he made it look pretty easy. So you have to give it to Crawford.
And when that kind of respect comes from your most dangerous rival, it carries real weight. It's a sort of praise that makes everyone stop and listen. Benavidez watched what Crawford accomplished climbing in weight, collecting every belt in sight, and gave him his full respect. But what he said next revealed why Crawford is so hard to beat. When asked what stood out most about Crawford's performance, Benavidez didn't mention the usual. Not his hand speed, not his footwork, not even his switch-hitting ability. Instead, he focused on something that can't be taught hard. He said the moment that amazed him most was seeing Crawford, already cruising toward victory on the scorecards, choose to stand and trade punches with a naturally bigger, heavier hitter like Canelo in those final rounds. It wasn't about proving skill. It was about proving courage.
What impressed me the most was Crawford's ability to stay focused in the fight, and not only just to stay focused and box, but he also got rugged in there. He started balling with him towards the late rounds. That's something I appreciate in a fighter. He was already up. He could have chose to just box, but he went in there and he tried to brawl with him in the last round. So that's really what impressed me. His heart more than anything impressed me.
Crawford wasn't satisfied with simply getting the win. He wanted to make a statement. He fights with that relentless drive, that killer instinct that refuses to settle for cruising to the finish line. He doesn't just aim to win. He aims to dominate.
It's a good fight. It's a good fight for both of them. Good fight for, I think it's more important for Crawford than anybody, but I think if anybody could beat Canelo, I think Crawford could.
Yeah, I know you said, he could be the guy. What kind of a chance do you ultimately give him?
I think you give him a 7 out of a 10.
Oh, wow, that high. I thought you were going to say 25.
Crawford is good. Crawford is good, and I think he's been known that he's going to fight Canelo for a long, long time. And Crawford, he likes to pick up the weight, so I'm sure he's been working on the weights for a long, long time. So, Crawford, when he has with a person that has a big IQ like that, if you do enough weights, and you stay working for a long time, you have a puncher's chance.
And in Benavidez's eyes, that's Crawford's true secret weapon, the very thing that sets him apart. It's why he believes Crawford might never taste defeat. The skill is world-class, no doubt, but it's the mindset behind it that makes him dangerous. That fearless, hungry mentality, the willingness to fight like he's still got something to prove, is what Benavidez feels Canelo Alvarez has lost along the way.
And I'm gonna get a lot of too, but honestly, there could be the way where you put Crawford over Mayweather. Because of going up, you didn't see Mayweather go up from 147 to 168. That's crazy, bro. And honestly, I thought Crawford was going to have more of a hard time because he had a hard time with Madronov. So imagine going up to it. I mean, that's crazy. I mean, but I don't want to take nothing away from Mayweather. Mayweather is the greatest of all time. But I think that was a really big risk that Crawford took, and then he ended up winning. You know what I mean? So you have to give credit to that too. I mean, that's a big risk. That'd be like me going up and fighting Usyk right now, heavyweight.
I know that's been kind of hinted.
I'm not thinking of that right now. I'm not thinking of that right now. No, but that's kind of like how that'd be. You know what I mean? So you have to, bro. That's a lot of. He has a lot of balls to do that. And not only to go do that to show the world that he's really like that.